Hey guys, welcome to our grand finale where we have the semifinals and the finals to crown a champion.
We got India, we got Mexico, we got Belgium, and we got Australia. Who's gonna win? We're gonna find out today.
If you smell what Ryan and Eddie and the Barrel Hunters are cooking.
So just as a reminder, when we did part one of this battle, we had India versus Wales. India came out on top. And then we had Mexico versus France. Mexico came out on top on that one. So today, Mexico and India are gonna be facing off in our semifinals. We had whiskeys from all over the world that we're tasting. We wanted to try whiskeys that you wouldn't normally find and wouldn't normally associate with those particular countries.
To remove any bias whatsoever, this is a completely blind tasting. In the event that there's a tie between Ryan and I, we go to ChatGPT and we find out which one has the highest rating from both of them.
If you haven't seen part one yet, where we did our initial battles between these countries, check out this link right here and go watch part one, part two, and then come back for the finale. You ready to get into round one?
I've been ready since I was a little child.
I've been ready since Nam.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. All right, you beat me there. All right, guys, so here we have the semifinals. Mexico versus India. And let me tell you something. I don't know what I'm gonna pick because I love them both. I could see both of them going straight to the finals.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one to pick, so
yeah.
I just wanna get right into it and pick a winner. So just as a quick recap for the Adictivo from Mexico, Adictivo also makes a very popular tequila, and this particular whiskey is finished in those tequila barrels.
And Amrut Fusion from India had 75% unmalted barley from India and 25% malted peated barley from Scotland. So, I mean, the flavor profiles here are nuts. Both of them have very complex flavors, very interesting flavors. One is a little bit sweeter than the other. Let's see who wins.
I'm excited to try these side by side because that's something we have not done yet, and I love both of these. So, it's gonna be a hard pick.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of peat in there.
I get cherry vanilla with a little hint of like seaweed in there. The sea of the weed.
The seaweed!
Yes.
50% sea, 50% weed.
Yeah, I get a little bit of wheat, grass, barley type flavors.
They're both barley. So, I mean, there's going to be some similarities between the two, but there's going to be also some differences. So, I'm very curious to see what we're going to find here.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
That's delicious. Mm-hmm. That is so good. I get more of the peat on the taste than I did on the smell. That is very, very good.
I got like salted caramel chocolate. Like, and the more it lingers, the more I get chocolate. And the more I get like coffee notes too. I get like a coffee bean dipped in chocolate.
This would be good with like a salted caramel or dark chocolate with sea salt.
Get ready to see a little bit of the darker color on this one. This one to me is a little bit lighter on the nose.
Okay.
I think the other one packed a little bit more punch.
It did.
Yeah.
It was more pronounced. This one's strong on honey and then muted on other things.
I do get some of the barley on this one though. Like it does feel like you're still having some of that grassier sort of earthy flavors.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you definitely get the honey first and foremost. All right, let's do this. Oh, this is so decadent.
Man, that is so smooth.
Yeah.
This would be perfect. Like if you had a cold, if you were sick, use this as part of a hot toddy.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be fantastic.
Oh yeah, you can make a really good hot toddy with this. And also, just sipping this neat like this after dinner. See, this is gonna be tough, man. To me, it depends on, do you want something that's sweeter? Or do you want something that's a little bit more complex?
I already have a clear winner in mind.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
I think I have a decision as well.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if it's the same as yours.
Okay.
Let's see.
You ready?
I'm ready.
A.
Oh, look at that. We both got the A.
Yep.
It's more complex.
Yeah.
You know, I have a feeling I know which one it is. As much as I love the Adictivo, to me, I feel like it was very sweet and one note, one-dimensional. It's delicious. I highly recommend anybody trying it. It is fantastic. But to me, the more complex one, an interesting one was, I'm assuming, was the Amrut Fusion based on the flavor.
I have to agree. And just to verify, this was the one that we chose here, and it is India.
You know, it's a tough one because I think that a lot of people would like the Aditivo whiskey because
Yeah.
it is a lot smoother and sweeter. But if you're a Scotch drinker or just somebody who enjoys whiskey a little bit more, I think that the Amroot Fusion was a little bit more complex.
Yeah, totally agree. Amroot Fusion is moving on to the finals, where it's going to play the winner of our next battle. In our previous part 2 of this battle, we had Sweden versus Australia, and we had Belgium versus Israel. So Belgium and Australia came out on top in those. And if you missed part 2, go check it out here. So let's see who's going to come out on top between Belgium and Australia.
Starward twofold, where you have wheat and you have malted barley.
We got the Gouden Carolus, which is made from the mash bill of a triple beer of the same name in Belgium.
Right, and this is going to be another tough one because I really like both of them. I think that the twofold is incredibly smooth, and then this one was just such a pleasure to try and taste. It's so unique. It tastes like beer with whiskey. All right, so to me this is a little bit lighter. I think I know which one this is just based on the nose. This seems a little bit more fruit forward and more traditional, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, this is so light and refreshing.
Wow. I already know which one this is.
Yeah. Actually, I'm confused. I'm confused. Now I know which one this is too. It's not what I was expecting.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so...
Right?
Yeah. Speechless.
Did we both think it was...
Yes. This one threw us for a loop.
Oh my
The
gosh.
smell, I thought was Australia. The taste, Belgium.
It was very light and very floral at first, and then all of a sudden you try it and you're drinking beer
Yep.
with whiskey just in it and just swirled around, and here you go.
Yeah. No, honestly, I love this one. It tastes amazing.
Yeah, this is very unique.
If you're a Belgian beer fan and a whiskey fan, this is the ideal combo right here.
And it's crazy because you hear me say beer and whiskey just, swirled together, but it actually complements each other very, very well. It's very, very nice. I'm really, really impressed with this one.
Yeah, and the cool thing is on the nose, it's whiskey all the way. But on the palate, it's more beer. It's a great summer whiskey, to be honest. It's refreshing.
We really go, I know what this is.
Yeah.
I know what this is. I think I know which one this is.
I already know which one this is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what this is.
Because of the beer, you get a lot of coffee notes as well. So I don't know who's going to move forward in the next one. If it ends up being that one, I feel like it's very comparable to the Amroot Fusion.
Yeah?
Yeah, just the coffee notes. You get coffee bean, dark chocolate, salt. You get all that, and you're gonna get that here as well. So it's interesting. All right, so now this is a lot milder and lighter.
Yeah. It's amazing when you do this stuff side by side, because just when you think you know one, you don't. Yeah, I'm definitely getting more of the barley wheated profile in this one.
It's very light. It's very sweet as well. It doesn't have the same sweetness as Aditivo, but it has some cherry notes. It has vanilla. This is a very, very nice drink. This is also a summer's drink. I think that this is something that you could drink in the summer and enjoy. It's light, it's refreshing.
So again, I had some preconceived notions coming into this tasting. Not gonna lie. I think this just flipped the script.
Are you ready to vote?
I'm ready.
There it is.
God,
We
same
got it.
page again.
There we go.
So it was Belgium. Putting these two head to head, you get to see how much more complex the Belgian whiskey was than the twofold by Starward. That's not a knock on Starward because it's an incredible whiskey and it's at a very good price too, and it's pretty readily available here in the US. But the Belgian one was just a little bit more complex, and that's something that we're looking for.
The finale, we got Amroot Fusion from India
Versus Gouden Carolus from Belgium.
Man, I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to wear a tie.
Okay.
So here we have it, the main event, India versus Belgium.
Who's gonna come out on top?
I don't know. This is a hard one. This
Yeah.
is really a hard one because they both have similar flavor profiles.
Yes.
In my opinion, and they're both very unique in their own way.
So based off of all the countries that we've tested so far, who was your guess on who was going to make it to the finals? Are you surprised by this result here? Let us know.
Before we started all this, I had not tried a single one of these whiskeys.
Yeah,
And I was very, very glad that we did because these have become some of my favorite whiskeys.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
I think this one's going to surprise us again.
Probably because
Yeah.
I'm getting similar floral notes, and I don't even know anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked at myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know which one this is,
Do you?
based on the last battle that we did, but I don't know. I've been shocked before.
You might be right.
Yep. That is beer and a whiskey.
Yeah.
That is fantastic, though. Like,
Oh.
seriously, if you see this one in your local store, get it. It's like no other whiskey I've ever had before. It's excellent.
And to all the distilleries out there that you guys are trying new things, keep trying new things because this is very unique and this is very nice. I really think that more distilleries need to take risks and try things like this where they do something a little bit more unique. This is fantastic. I've never had anything like this before.
Yeah. And just as a reminder, this was finished not only in a beer barrel, but it's in a smaller anchor barrel, which is smaller than your typical barrel that you see in a rick house. Which the purpose of doing that is supposed to interact more with the barrel over time.
Right.
So it's a unique thing that they do at this particular distillery, and it could be a trend moving forward.
All right, so then we have the next one, which I think we both know what it is.
Yep.
And I'm very excited to try them side by side because this one has more peat, a little bit more boldness to it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Man, see, to me, this is so smooth and so nice and so refreshing. I get like oceanside, just lay back with a hammock. This is what I'm getting from this.
So I'm getting some of the peat in here, which
Right.
I tend to like. I like the peated scotches.
It starts off very sweet. I get cherry notes on top, but then the finish, to me, it's a completely different experience.
Yeah.
I
Sweet
get-
to salty.
Sweet to salty.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think this would go very well with a sushi or some kind of seafood.
It's also very versatile in the sense that you could pair this with a sushi or a salty food, but you could also pair this with dessert.
Yeah.
You could eat this with a creme brulee, with a chocolate cake, for example. I think a chocolate cake will go really nice with this, with salted caramel. There's so many things you could pair this with.
There you have it. We had Belgium versus India in the final, and now we're about to vote on the winner.
This is tough. This is tough because even though they were blind, I think that we both know exactly which one was which.
Yeah.
And it depends if you want to go with something that's a little bit more unconventional versus something that's a little bit more complex.
Yeah. The Belgian one, the unique thing about this one is that you can taste the beer finish in it. And it's excellent. It works so well. And then with the Indian Amroot fusion, you get the peatiness, you get the earthiness, and you get the sweetness and the saltiness all at the same time. Are we going to be on the same page again? We're about to find out.
Oh! We both went with the same one!
Let's just verify who we think the winner is. I'm pretty sure we know though.
India. There you go.
There it is. So there you have it. We started with 8 whiskeys from around the world, and we narrowed it down to one winner. And that one winner was Amroot Fusion from India. Are there any other international whiskeys that we didn't try in this particular battle that you think we should try in the next international battle?
Yeah, because I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah.
I am ready.
All right, guys. Thanks for following along with this first of hopefully many international whiskey battles.
To celebrate, we're going to pour one last drink of the Amroot Fusion. So if you guys enjoyed this tournament, please like, subscribe so you know when we're releasing other videos, and cheers.